Welcome to Sonia's Book Talk, where I bring you 3 books each month that I have really enjoyed. I pick a variety of genres, multi-diverse characters, new and old authors. So there is something for everyone. There is something for you. Come and get something at Stickney-Forest Public Library. I tie them all together in a theme each month. This month, Los Angeles, LA's story. And incidentally, 2 of the books are written by celebrities. So these all take place in LA. I'm going to start with Shopgirl by Steve Martin. Comedian you've heard of. He's very smart, very funny. This book is actually slimmer than I remember, but packs a punch because it really stayed with me. It's about a girl in LA who has an art degree, but it's like one of those starving degrees. So she's working in a retail department store. She's in the glove department, and she's trying to pay off her student loans, which are like $80,000 or something, and she's barely making interest. So what is she going to do? One day she meets this alluring, handsome, older man who actually turns out to be very rich. And he starts courting her, and she actually falls in love with him. So there's also, she's living in an apartment building. There's a guy her age who is interested in her. Maybe something happens with them. Maybe not. Maybe something happens with her and this guy that she loves, the older guy. But it's very sweet and emotional, I thought. So if that sounds good to you, Shopgirl by Steve Martin, I recommend it. He's a good writer. The next one I will talk about is The Music Teacher by Barbara Hall. I really liked this one because it's about a woman. She's 40. She plays the violin, but she really also hasn't really had success with that. She is a music teacher. She's teaching at this studio in LA where they sell instruments and they teach lessons, and she's kind of jaded, by now, and some of the other music teachers there are also either jaded or there's just some wacky creative musician types in here, so it's kind of fun. So she gets this student who is really, really talented, but this girl, violin student, she has some family problems, some bad issues that she's dealing with. So there's that. But this music teacher, she's divorced, and she is trying to, build her life back up and help this student. And there's also an affair in here too that really stayed with me. So I enjoyed this all around. And I don't know, I haven't read anything else by this author, but this one was really good, and we have it. You can come check it out. It's not too long. It takes place in LA. Okay, the last one that I'm going to talk about that I also enjoyed. A few years ago, Molly Ringwald wrote a book called When It Happens to You, a novel in stories. It's separate stories that can stand alone, short stories, but they all make, a full story together. This is basically about a woman named Greta, and she's married. She has a daughter, and she wants another kid. They're trying in vitro. It's like they have to go through she really wants to have another kid, and she can't, so they're paying all this money to harvest her eggs and stuff. But then her husband has an affair, which is really like a meaningless affair, and he's like, sorry, I want to get back together. But this Greta is like, she kicks him out, and she wants a divorce or something. So, well, she's a complicated character. I kind of liked that. I kind of disliked her. I liked hating her, kind of. It was kind of fun. She's not a perfect person, definitely. But the writing is really smart in here. There's lots of LA. They're a kind of upper middle class, so it's those kind of problems that you're dealing with in this book. But the writing, if the writing is good, it brings everything to life and it makes you interested in it, and that's what Molly Ringwald did. It was pretty impressive, and of course she probably knows the LA life very well, I would imagine. So there's that. There's other side characters that get their own story in here, and there's some of those that I enjoy, especially the one of the brother who comes to visit. He's an actor from New York, so he comes to LA. So that was a good, memorable story in here. So give this one a try. Come in and find some LA stories that you would like. And by the way, I dyed my hair just for this episode. See you next time. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the Stickney-Forest View Public Library's YouTube channel. Also, like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. The Stickney-Forest View Public Library District, where great things happen.